I think 2016 promises to be a better year for equities than 2015. What we saw, particularly in the second half of 2015, were weaker equity markets, principally driven by the weakness we've seen in emerging markets. And that makes sense. The emerging market growth story came in much weaker than many had expected, and that rattled equity markets. But there was a positive side to this weakness, and that's going to come through in terms of prices. And I think we're strongly of the view that in 2016, the consumption story in the developed world, particularly the United States, is going to show significant strength, partly because of good wage and employment growth in the US and in the UK, but also because prices for many goods and services are falling. So the outlook for growth in 2016, particularly from the developed world, looks a lot stronger than it did, frankly, than it did at the end of 2015. And I think that's a good backdrop for equity markets. One of the key themes for investors in 2016 will be the theme of innovation. Now, at Fidelity, we've been discussing the theme of innovation for the last 3 years, and it really began to come through in 2015. And what we mean by this theme is that in a number of industries, we're seeing disruptive innovators really change the shape of their markets. We're seeing it in technology through social media and the internet. In pharmaceuticals, we're seeing it with the breakthrough in new therapeutic areas such as oncology. And even in gaming, we're seeing a whole slew of new games coming online. It is this theme of innovation which we think is going to change the shape of the global equity market, and where we're confident that US leadership will continue to thrive.